Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX back with more Let's Play Magic Knight Rayearth, and we are still in the Forest of Silence. We've got some stuff happening here. It's like, hey, we've hit a dead end. Or have we? We might as well take a break. Not that we really have a choice. It's killing my heels. Is she wearing high heels? I think she is. I don't remember what shoes they're wearing. I mean, why would I remember what shoes they're wearing? Anyway, nothing we can do now. Let's stop and refresh ourselves. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starving. Makona, can we have some snacks? And then we get to see a fantastic little scene where Makona can just generate food. It's like, I keep thinking of Piccolo. Close beam! We should let Fario eat with us. I mean, he's been fighting beside us. He's so very rude. Alright, but I'll bring the food out to him. Still, I think you're much too trusting. And, you know, she pushes over apparently a giant chicken leg. Oh, it's you. Kara thought you might be hungry, so I brought you some of our food. Enjoy. Please, come back. I could use some company. I love how the other two are just, like, either ignoring this or just watching, like, are they gonna flirt? They're gonna flirt. If company is all you require, I'm certain Makona. Give me a break. Playing it tough with me since the first time we met. Yeah. Certainly try my best. Just listen to my story before you leave. Outside this forest lies the Fountain of Eterna. Have you heard of it? Yes? I used to be a traveling entertainer. One day I was invited to Emerald's Castle. I was walking around the palace, admiring the many treasures, and I was only looking. The castle guards thought otherwise, accused me of theft, and threw me in jail. The one who freed me was Princess Emerald. As a gift, she gave me the orb that I was admiring so dearly. Basically, she saved my life. I owe the princess my soul, and I will do anything and everything I can to free her. It said if you journey to Eterna, you can obtain the power of the Magic Knights. And that's why I'm going to find the fountain. I need the power found within its pristine waters to save Princess Emerald. That's beautiful, Fario. I feel so ashamed about how I've acted. So now do you like me? You made up that entire story, didn't you? I don't know, what do you think? It would be in your best interest to believe me. Besides, you're cute when you're confused. Very cute, and I want to keep you that. That's creepy. We do not need your help. We do not need a bodyguard. Alright. I think we can. You're new at this flirting thing, aren't you? Foozy. And the food vanishes. And check it out. It looks like a laser beam coming out of the jewel. I know just what the beam is pointing at. Cut open the brush. And there's a pathway. It's the exit. Come on, let's hurry. And Fu just runs. Have you ever heard of an ambush? Yeah, and that's what's gonna happen. Like, just...
Look out! Fu, get down! Summon ice daggers! You saved my life.
And Fario takes an ice dagger to the back. I was growing tired of waiting for you, Magic Knight wannabes. And Fario now learns that we're the Magic Knights. Or at least we're going to be. What are we going to do, Hikaru? He's cut up pretty badly. No use entering the Forest of Silence and hunting you down without my magical powers. Yeah, she would not stand... well, actually, I don't know. She might stand a chance. We don't know what her physical combat abilities are. But, I mean, given her outfit, I'd say we're wearing a fair bit more armor than she is. Unless she's got, you know, typical, you know, RPG armor where the less it covers, the more stats that it gives. You're the one who used magic against me. I pray that you have the power to back up that impudent little mouth of yours. A student of Clef and servant of Princess Emerald. Yep. Why are you trying to kill us? Yeah, like, this is where things start raising questions. Alright, she was kidnapped by the evil Zagat, and I know how the story goes. He's good about keeping me in the loop. Far more important than the weak-minded tramp you call a Ooh. Jealousy much. And that was a nice dodge. However, cannot hit the broadside of a barn, apparently. We can't let Hikaru fight alone. Alcione will kill her. I can't use magic, and without any magic, how can I save her? And we get a video message from Clef. Yasumi, I'm using Makona's magic to speak directly to your heart. You're alive, you're okay, I thought you were. Listen carefully. In Sephiroth, determination is the greatest power. So it's like we're the Green Lanterns. Willpower, determination, shit like that, you know, is what gives us the ability to shoot fireballs out of our hands. You know, that's a power within you, unlike anything you've ever experienced. Strange words are appearing in my mind. And now Umi starts speaking in tongues and summons an eldritch horror, which eats Alcione, and... So, not as powerful as the ice daggers, but that hurt you, wretched little wench. I love how, like, one spell takes her out of the fight. It was my pleasure, but we'd better check on Ferio. Please, say something. So it's true, you really are the Magic Knights. I don't know what I'd do if... Why did you try to save me, you silly, rude, beastly little boy? And to think you tried to fire me. We have to save Ferio. And Makona's like, fine, I'll let you talk to Clef too. Have you forgotten, Fu? In Sephiroth, the power of your heart is the greatest of all. Didn't you just say determination? Can overcome the largest obstacle and the darkest evil. And we get...
Summon Healing Wind!
the healing spell, which is probably the best magic in the game. Because it really makes the game so much more bearable. I'm alive. You three really are the Magic Knights of ancient lore. Amazing, fantastic, unbelievable, other adjective. We were summoned to this world by the princess to save Sephiroth. And you met Clef, the best magician in all Sephiroth. Relates the story of Fair... Okay. Legend is unfolding before my eyes. Those who are summoned from beyond. Yep. Call upon the power of the machines. Oh, well. We now know you have a grandfather. I mean, technically, I guess everyone's got a grandfather, but... Wow, that's a slightly deeper statement than I intended to make. Kind of skipped over it. I was too young to think to ask. But it doesn't matter. I just have to find another way to rescue the princess. He's like, well, I'll let you do your thing. We shall meet again, Fu, very soon, I hope. Yep, and they fall in love, and I actually don't remember. It seemed like a total scammer. And Hikaru is just super chibi and adorable. And Fu's just like completely dumbfounded. What's wrong, Fu? Oh, I'm back. Nothing at all. Why are you blushing? And moist. Wow, that's raunchy. I've been trying to not be super raunchy because they're children. But thank you, Working Designs, for taking that line and putting that in there, because now that's just terrible. Why are you blushing? And moist. What the... Girl's got bad. I hope he's not the weasel I think he is. Working Designs. You had to use the word moist to describe a 14-year-old. Alright, so we've reached the, oh, hey, there's a treasure chest here. And it's got another amulet. One of these days, I should bring up the guide of where the amulets are. But hey, we see the fountain. And it looks as though we have no other place to go but in. Yep. You two know how to swim, right? We might be magic knights, but we still have to breathe. And your spirit element is water, so you should be fine. Like, really. Who cares about being cautious when our lives are at stake, right? And into the pool we go. And I think one thing they gloss over is the pool is, like, two-dimensional when looking at it from the side. It's just like a line where the water is. Kind of gloss over that. Oh, it's this part. I'd be so reckless. We have to stick together. Everyone gets to see something from, you know, their inner demons, kind of. What are you doing here? And he gets angry and turns into a demon. Bad dog. I like how dog is all capital. Like, really? And we get bit. You bit me. Are you rabid? Don't put me through this. Not here. Not now. I've got a world to save. I can't worry about my dog. Umi sees her parents. So there's a lot of character development that happens in like the graphic novel and the anime that kind of gets glossed over in the game here. So like we knew nothing about. Oh yes, her parents are kind of what she's going to focus on. And apparently her parents are badass magicians. It's a nightmare. Why are you hurting me? Because you're not living up to our expectations. And then Fu gets herself, because, like, self-doubt, I guess. And she gets to shoot 3 arrows. I only get to shoot 1. It's just no mirror. When my arrow struck her, I felt the impact too. Can't attack her without wounding myself as well. So, as you can see, we get 3 interesting boss fights. That voice, it's the same one I heard at Tokyo Tower. You're the one who summoned us to Sephiroth. Princess Emerald. I'm Emerald of Sephiroth. Magic Knights, do not let sorrow weigh on your hearts and sully your souls. Stand fast and meditate on the situation at hand. Concentrate on what you behold at this moment. Is it important to you? Flash is my best friend. He would be right beside me. Whenever I got hurt, he was there for me. And my parents. Of course they're important to me. Best childhood anyone can ask for. Can't fight the people who brought me into the world? I mean, you can. Since I value my own life, I suppose it would be a given that I am important to me. If something were to happen to me, it would make those who love me very upset. I'm far too young to contemplate what the world would be like without me. To answer your question, I most definitely consider myself important. You must consider this. Would that which is so important to you ever knowingly wish harm upon you? No. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's a dog. It doesn't quite, like, it's not gonna have, you know, the most astounding reasoning skills. The parents, on the other hand, yeah, they're unless they're shitty parents. Even when I'm angry with myself, I would never cause myself harm. How dare you try to trick me by pretending you're Flash? Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead and end this episode here, because I don't have time to do all 3 fights and then deal with the story afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and end here, and we'll start the next episode off with the fights, because that's going to be fun, because I already start off injured because I took the hit in the story section. So yay, that's wonderful. So wonderful. So yeah, I will see you all in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.